Writing articles, as I am sure many of you know, is a very popular way of increasing the amount of backward links that you have pointing to your site. In theory, the more of these backward links we are able to obtain, the more traffic our site should receive. There are, however, some very important things to take into consideration when writing and submitting your articles, as you do not want to be wasting your time, and you do not want your site to get dropped by the major search engines or put in some sort of sandbox. The first thing to remember is that Rome was not built in a day. What I mean is, if you have a new website about, for example, hair loss, you may want to reach the top 10 in Google for your keywords within, say, 6 months. You hear that one way to do this is by building up good number of backward links to this hair site. You think that the more the merrier, and start pounding out one article after the other, and are very proud of yourself after the first month, because you were able to write 50 articles, all pointing to your new hair website. I believe this approach to be totally wrong. The hair loss websites, which are in the top 10 of Google, have probably been around for quite a number of years and will, without doubt, have a number of quality backward links. If your site sticks around for a long time, and you continue to build up its backward links, it will go higher and higher in the search engines over time. The one thing you do not want to do is to raise any red flags with the search engines. A new site, which has 800 backward links after 1 month, could raise this red flag. The search engines will now probably not trust this site, and could easily put it in some sort of sandbox until it decides whether it is kosher or not. In my opinion, it is important to build up the number of backward links to a new website fairly slowly. When writing articles, I would personally only write 1 article with a link to a new website per week. Of course, if you have 10 websites, you are able to write 10 articles if you only decide to have 1 link on each article, etc. I also think that it is very worthwhile to only submit the same article to around 5 or 6 of the different article directories. I would submit the article in total to around 22 article directories, but would have around 4 variations of it, etc. The differences in each article are not massive, but are big enough to make it more original. There is a big thing being debated at the moment in webmaster circles about the potential damage that can be caused by duplicate content. From what I have read, everybody seems to have a different opinion on this subject. My opinion is that it is better to be safe than sorry, therefore why take the risk? It would be good, however, if the major search engines could clarify their position on the subject, but let's face it, that is never going to happen. In conclusion, my advice is to enjoy writing articles, have patience, build up the number of backward links slowly, and to submit different variations of the same article to the directories.